And as the threat of defaulting on the nation's debt looms, the path forward remains unclear after President Biden's high-stakes meeting with congressional leaders failed to produce a deal that would end the standoff. On the upside, though, the group did agree to meet again on Friday, and NBC's Drew Petromo reports from Washington.
After an hour-long meeting between the president and congressional leaders from both parties, there was what sounded like good news from the top Republican in the Senate.
The United States is not going to default. It never has, and it never will.
But there was also a dose of reality from the Republican Speaker of the House.
The House raised the debt ceiling, the Senate has not, and the president hadn't negotiated. So I find that very odd.
According to Speaker McCarthy, no movement on the political stalemate that has Washington hurtling toward an economic crisis. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen says in the beginning of next month the U.S. will run out of money to pay its debts.
Everyone in the meeting understood the risk of default. Our economy would fall into a significant recession.
But the solution to the impasse is unclear. Republicans demand spending cuts in return for their votes to raise the debt limit. Democrats want a clean bill to pay the nation's obligations while pushing budget talks off until later.
We again repeat our plea to Speaker McCarthy. Take default off the table and let's resume negotiations in the budget process, in the appropriations process, where we have legitimate differences.
The leaders say they'll reconvene on Friday to resume talks on the debt ceiling. In the meantime, their staffs will continue to meet, searching for a solution, with time quickly running out. In Washington, Drew Petromo, NBC News.